Good evening, all. Today we'll discuss the hashtag Enzian classifications for deep pelvic endometriosis. You have to remember there is pot A, B, C, and F. Okay. So first in the pot is the normal organs, that is peritoneum, ovary, tubo, ovarian conditions that is involved. So first is your peritoneum, second is your ovary, O for ovary, T for tubo, ovarian conditions. Okay. In the peritoneum again they have divided into P1, P2, P3. P1 means the lesion of the peritoneal involvement, that is the sum of all diameter of both sides. Peritoneum is a whole abdominal organs and the covering by the peritoneum. So here the anywhere all diameter anywhere in the peritoneum you have to sum all the deposit in the peritoneal endometrial deposit, and you have to sum up and calculate the score, calculate the diameter of the lesion. That is, if it is less than 3 centimeters is P1, if it is 3 to 7 centimeter is P2, and it is more than 7 centimeter of all sum of all diameter is P3. Okay, next is ovary. In the ovary you have to see the ovarian endometrioma, the sum of all diameter of each side. Here it has to divided left and right. Okay, so when you see two ovarian endometrium on the right side, you have to sum up plus 3 plus 2, it is 5 centimeter, then it is O2. Okay, so if it is sum of all diameter in the each side, you have to calculate. So O1 means the diameter of the endometrium is less than 3 centimeter. O2 is the diameter of my endometrium is 3 to 7 centimeter. O3 is more than 7 centimeter. Then tubo ovarian conditions. Tubo ovarian condition again divided T1, T2, T3. In the T1, tubo ovarian, tube is added to the ovary and it is added to the pelvic side wall. If it is added to the pelvic side wall, then it is T1. T2 is the tubo ovarian, tube and ovary that is attached to the uterus, pelvic side wall plus uterus, then it is called T2. If it is attached to the pelvic side wall plus uterus plus bowel, if it is attached to bowel, both tube and ovary both added to the pelvic side wall plus uterus plus bowel, then it is T3. Then again in the T3, okay, so they divided tube ovarian condition, you have divided left and right. Okay, then in that again they have divided M missing. If tube or ovary anything is missing, that is denoted as M. If it is absent, then you have to, if absent tube or that is cross, you have to mark as a cross, because sometimes oophorectomy has been done, then you use absent. So if missing, M for missing tube, X for absent. Okay, so absent means you can't because if you oophorectomy done, then it is absent. Missing means you are not, because of deep pelvic adhesion you are not able to find the tubes in MRI or ultrasound or any surgical procedure during surgery. Okay, then plus and minus in the tube, and right and left tubes. Plus minus mean the patency of the tube, patency of tube. If it is present, patency is there, normal patency, there is plus. If it is no absent patency, abnormal, then it is minus. Okay, so pot is over now. Now you have got to the compartment wise divisions of the involvement of endometriosis. Okay, then A, B, C, F. A, B, C, F. A is for rectovaginal space, that is a vagina cul-de-sac. The largest diameter has to take. Rectovaginal, A is rectovaginal space, that is in the craniocaudal direction you have to measure. B is your uterosacral ligament, uterosacral and cardinal ligament and pelvic side wall. Okay, C is your rectum. Okay, rectum here, rectum they are denoted rectum when it is 16 centimeter from the anal verge. Okay, that is the up to this is involvement of rectum. Beyond 16 centimeter, that is the upper sigmoid colon and the transverse colon. Rest of things are included in the intestinum. Okay, not in the rectum. Rectum is up to from the anal verge 16 centimeter above the anal verge is rectum. 16 centimeter from the anal verge is rectum. 16 centimeter from the anal verge is included as a C is rectum. A is for rectovaginal space or vagina in cul-de-sac, that is in the craniocaudal directions. You have to measure in the mid sagittal plane now in ultrasound or MRI. Then uterosacral ligament, this is your uterosacral ligament involvement or the cardinal ligament involvement and pelvic side wall. Okay, then rectum is 16 centimeters from the anal verge. So A1, again A is divided, compartment A is the rectovaginal space or rectovaginal space or vagina or cul-de-sac, that is A B is your sacrouterine ligament, so uterosacral ligament, and cardinal ligament, pelvic side wall. C is your rectum. Again, A is divided to A1, A2, A3, depending on the lesion size. If it is here is a 3 to 7 centimeter, here is all are 1 to 3 centimeter. Less than 1 centimeter is A1, 1 to 3 centimeters A2, more than 3 centimeter is A3. Okay, same things in the uterosacral ligament. Here you have to divide it right and left, because there is left uterosacral, right uterosacral. When there is a by two sides, then you have to divide B1 right, left and right. Okay, B1 left, right. B1 is less than 1 centimeter, B2 is 1 to 3 centimeter, B3 is more than 3 centimeters. C1 is also less than 1 centimeter, C2 is rectum involvement 1 to 3 centimeters, C3 is more than 3 centimeter. Okay, now the A, B, C is over. Now is the far away structure, that is F. F is a far away, one is a ultrasonic adenomyotic features. Then FB means bladder, FI means intestinum other than rectum, that is more than above 16 centimeter from the anal boards, like upper sigmoid colon, transverse colon. Okay, small intestine, large intestine, large intestine. Then FU means ureter, right and left ureter. Ureter diameter is, if it is more than 6 mm 6 mm distension, that is called as hydroureter nephrosis. Then F others, other extragenital location like diaphragms, pleura, lungs, knob, these are the structures involved in F, like F diaphragm, F long knob. Okay, so whatever discuss I told, now I individually discuss this. The P is for pot. First is your, I told you, that is pot, then A, B, C, F. These seven things you have to remember. First is your pot. Pot is peritoneal disease. Peritoneal disease, again the sum of all diameters. Peritoneum ends all the lesion you have to sum. Then is calculate the centimeters diameter of the circles. Okay, the lesion diameters. If it is less than 3 centimeters, P1, 3 to 7 centimeter, P2, P3 is more than 7 centimeters. Okay. Ultrasound or MRI not to be used for fee, very important. First thing is peritoneal disease is not detected in ultrasound or MRI, so you have to do surgical staging, surgical endometrial staging for detection of peritoneal disease. So first thing you have to remember, for the peritoneal virtual area of the circle in which all the lesions fit in, that is the diameter of circle, number of foci not respected. Ultrasound MRI is not useful. Ultrasound and MRI is not useful for peritoneal disease detection. You have to do surgery and you have to do laparoscopy. You have to see the peritoneal disease and sum of all the diameter of the whole over the peritoneum, wherever the lesion is there. You have to sum all these things and calculate. If it is less than 3 centimeter is P1, if it is 3 to 7, P2, P3 is more than 7 centimeters. So first thing is P is over. Next is O. I told you, ovarian endometriosis. Whenever there is two side structure, you have to write left and right. Okay, so this is the bilateral structure. So update 0 ovaries O1, left O2. Okay, so again here the sum of maximum diameter of one side, all endometrial lesions, endometriotic lesions like endometrioma, ovarian endometrium. If it is on the right side, if it is on the left side, there is two endometrioma in a single ovary. One is 2 centimeter, one is 3 centimeter. Then sum of one side diameter is 5 centimeter. So you have to 5 centimeter is included in O2. So O2 in the left side, and if it is on the right side, it is 2 plus 2 centimeter ovary, 1 ovary is 2 centimeter endometrium. In the right side, another endometrium is 4 centimeter, is 6 centimeter. Then it also O2. So you have to write in the right side also O2. Like you have to write O2 2. Okay, 2 by 2. There is left is 2 and right is 2. Okay, O2, left right. Again, as left right separately annotated, left and right. Superficial peritoneal lesions on the ovarian surface are not respected. Here you have to remove, not include the superficial lesion, superficial peritoneal lesion on the ovarian surface. Okay, it is included on the ovarian endometrioma. Very important. Not included the superficial lesions over the peritoneal lesion. Superficial peritoneal lesion on the surface of ovary is not included. That is included in the peritoneum. P. That is included in the P. Okay. The next is denotation is your M. M is means ovary is missing. Suppose the oophorectomy has been done, then no ovary is written. So O, left side is, suppose left side ovary is not there, you have to write O M on left, and right side, suppose right side also not there, O M M M. Okay. X is for unknown, not visible. Suppose there is dense pelvic adhesion, and in that case you are not able to see the ovary, difficult to see, or any ultrasound MRI also not able to locate. So in that case you have to write X, not visible. Okay, so O1 is less than 3 centimeter, O2 is 3 to 7 centimeter, O3 is more than 7 centimeter. So O is over. Again you have to write O right and left. So O 2 by 2 means both side 3 to 7 centimeter ka endometrium is there. So O3 means both side more than 7 centimeter ka endometrium is there. 3 2. Okay. Next is tube ovarian disease. Tube ovarian disease updated Enzian's classification. So adhesion here is the classify the left and right separately. Criteria for classification of adhesions, patency test. Adhesions and patency tests. Here the tube ovarian condition, adhesion, motility and patency test. So mild adhesions is T1, T2 is moderate adhesion, T3 is severe adhesions. So if it is suppose tube and ovary is added, usually tube is added to the ovary, but tube ovarian is added to the pelvic side wall, then it is called as T1. That is a mild ovarian adhesions. If it is added to the uterus plus pelvic side wall, if it is added to the uterus also and the pelvic side wall, then it is T2. Suppose it is added to the uterus also and the pelvic side wall plus bowel. So first is a pelvic side wall, T1. Pelvic side wall T1, pelvic side wall plus uterus is T2, and T3 is bowel and uterosacral ligament is T3. So T1, T2, T3, again the lesion size you have to divide. So here the less than 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, it is less than 3 centimeter, 3 to 7 centimeter, more than 7 centimeter. Here again you have to remember M is for tube is missing, X is unknown or not visible. Here another tube means you have to see the patency also. So here plus minus means positive patency test, negative is minus. So when you write and the T, you have to left, always start from the left and right. Left you have to write T1 or T2. 1 means moderate, and the left side it is T1. How will write T1 patency test, T1 plus 2 minus. That means here what it denotes, T is tubal patency is there in the right side, in the left side, and the right side tubal patency is absent, and the adhesion is pelvic side wall 1 plus, and the 2 side plus is the adhesion to the uterus in the right side. Next is your compartment A, B, C, F. Okay, A, B, C, F. I will told you A is compartment is the vagina, rectovaginal septums. Okay, so compartment A is the vagina, rectovaginal septum. Again here the dimension is diameter is 1 to 3 centimeters. So maximum diameter is measured in the midline section, craniocaudal directions. Rectovaginal septum or vagina less than 1 centimeter is A1, 1 to 3 centimeter is A2, A3 is more than 3 centimeter. Ultrasound idea definition of vagina, rectovaginal septum. So A compartment A is the rectovaginal septum or vagina. B is compartment is uterosacral ligament and cardinal ligaments, pelvic side wall. So B1 is less than 1 cm, maximum diameter measured in the lateral, dorsolateral directions. Annotation is left and right, because when there is two side structure, then you have to write left and right. So you have to write like B left and right is that. Suppose B1 1 2. B1 less than 1 cm, 1 to 3 cm, more than 3 cm. Okay. Next is your C. C is your compartment rectum. Maximum diameter of the lesion is less than 1 cm, more than 1, 2, 3, or more than 3. So lesion infiltrated the muscularis. So here the rectum, they are mentioned that rectum has to be calculated, that is more than 16 centimeter, more than 16 centimeter from the anal verge is rectum. Beyond that, it is included in the bowel, like in the far away structure F interstitium Fi. Okay. Next is your F. Ureter. First is F in ureter is ureteric endometriosis. Again the left and right you have to write. Left ureter, right ureter. Diameter of dilatation of ureter is more than 8 mm. Okay, remember 8 mm. If it is more than 8 mm, that is called hydroureter nephrosis. Then F location, extragenital locations like diaphragm, lungs, knobs. Okay. Then bladder is or the bowel endometriosis. Bladder FB, intestinum is previously in Fi. Describe bowel endometriosis. If it is more than, I have told, up to 16 centimeter is included in the rectum. Beyond that, if more than 16 centimeter, then from the anal verge, excluding the rectums, that is included in the intestine, appendix, any other small and large intestine, the affected organ will be added. Then FA is adenomyosis, only given in case of clinical high grade suspicion adenomyosis. Describe adenomyosis in pre and intraepithelial histologically. These are the surgical finding. Obvious adenomyosis appear consistent size, histological diagnosis, and ultrasound signs. Adenomyosis we will assess sonographically using the morphological ultrasonography or morphological ultrasonographic assessment. Morphological ultrasonography assessment criteria, that is 7. Both the classification doesn't respect the various appearance of adenomyosis in detail. Then extra genital location, instead of O, you have to write like what are the location. F umbilicus, F diaphragm, right or left, plexus sacralis, sacral nerve, you have to write. So now you give an example, individual compartment are written last letter, you have to write individual last letter. The individual stage number according to the specification written directly. Number 0 in case no involvement. Number 0 means there is no involvement. There is comma between the each individual compartment. You have to give a comma. P, comma O, comma T, like that. Okay. Pair organ like ovary, tube, uterosacral ligament, parametrium are annotated according to the right side, left side. A slash A, right or left or right. Okay. All AF lesion only written in case if they're involved. All AF lesion like extragenital location, if it is involved, then you have to write, such as abdominal wall, diaphragm, knobs, written in bracket. Example, superficial endometrial lesion of the peritoneum. P less than 3 cm. P less than 3 cm means that is 1 less than 1 to 3 cm. That is P2. Sorry, P1. In some less than 3 cm is P1. 1 to 3 cm. Superficial lesion, na 3 less than 3 centimeter, 3 to 7 centimeter, more than 7. So less than 3 centimeter is P1. No ovarian endometriosis means 0 by 0. Okay. No adhesions, tuber में no adhesion 0 by 0. The number of lesion in the A compartment, no lesion in the A compartment A0. Deep endometrium B left uterus, B में left uterosacral 1, B1, B1 to 3, B2. Okay. Hydroureter right, F U right. Then endometriosis in the appendix, F I bracket में appendix. You have to write like that. So annotation only the affected compartment organ, and all organ compartment. Engine is like P1, B1, A2. Okay, so now you can understand the engine classification clearly. So thank you. If you like this content, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.